How y'all doing? It has been a minute since we have done a Beer of the Weekend video. It has been a minute since we've done any kind of video. I apologize. I've been a little bit busy. Alright, this here is a new space. You may be saying, what is this space you're in? This is the old man cave. We'll do a video on that sometime. Let me try to give you a quick tour. This video tour I'm going to show you is maybe a month old, so there could be some slight changes to it. Maybe some trimming that wasn't done or something. But we'll give you a quick walk around the room, but we'll do a more in-depth, thorough video later. Ah! We'll go ahead and do an updated video. So there will be a bed here. This is not the bed. The bed that's going to go here will actually be larger and up off the ground. And this stuff won't be in here. This is where the head of the bed will be. So basically, half of this shipping container will be a bedroom slash living room. Have more details on that later. And the other half will be a bathroom slash kitchen. Thanks for watching. A couple projects going on. Besides this is the big project. This is the project I gotta focus on getting done. More on that later. Save that for another video. Okay, working on the kids, Corbin and Xander, and eventually maybe someday Willow and myself are going to be included on this. We're going to try to do a mud racing go-kart mower. Check out this clip here. We just recently acquired this fine mower. It needs a lot of work to get it going. Tires. Some other stuff, make it dependable, try to get it somewhat dependable. A little fun rip through the woods and around the yard thing for the kids and me. Maybe able to use it utilitarian wise as well. Okay? What do you think, Xander?
Pretty good.
We're gonna make a mud mower out of it.
Why didn't you get it with a trailer?
What do you mean? I'm sure we can use that wagon there to pull sometime behind it.
Yeah.
We got a lot of work to do to it though. Are you gonna help?
Yeah.
Cool. What else we got going on? I'm trying to do some hunting. Hunting is taking up a lot of time. You know how that goes, going and sitting in the woods thinking about all the other stuff you could be doing that was productive. But we have seen some deer. We've got I'll show a couple clips here. I may do a hunting video as well, so I'll try to keep it short, and some of the stuff you see here may also be in that video. We've got a piebald deer, which is fairly rare. Piebald deer's been on camera, on the trail cam a couple times. I've seen it in real life. I've got some footage of it on the cell phone. It's not high quality, I'll show a couple clips of that here. Then I went yesterday morning and saw a buck chasing a doe. Possible shooter. He was kind of moving a little too fast for me to really gauge size and age of the deer.
Man.
So I kind of let him go. I may be regretting that later. We'll see. Haven't been having a whole bunch of luck in the deer stand. The deer stand is elevated off the ground. I think they know I'm there because I've been hunting it so much. So we're gonna try to go to some different spots, try some different techniques. I got this backpack here, this old backpack. I may put this on the ground underneath a couple trees and try to sit it out on the ground some. Change our technique. I've been investigating. They say, some old timers say ground hunting is better than tree stand hunting because your scent doesn't go as far as it does if you're in a tree stand. So if you're 20 foot up in a tree, your scent can drift for hundreds of feet. Whereas if you're on the ground, plop down, your scent, depending on the wood, on the wind, may just be right where you're at. So you have a lot better chances on the ground. Plus you're changing locations. So I may try that with this old backpack. See how that goes. But enough of all that. Let's do a beer of the weekend. What do we have here? We have Premium American Lager Fool's Gold. 4.5 alcohol volume. Crosstown Brewing Company. Pretty sure we've had Crosstown Brewing Company before. Where's Crosstown Brewing Company? I'm pretty sure that's in Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. I don't see any intros, so you may have to look that up on the web. Let's give you a view. I'm gonna drink this straight out of the can. No cup. And you know how my beer reviews are. Not very in-depth and professional. It's strictly on whether or not I like it. So the heater is going on in here. It works when it wants to. Right now it says it's 59 degrees in here, and it's probably about 40, I'd probably say about 42 degrees outside right now. Smells like beer. Nothing too IPA-ish, hoppy, bitter. Smells like a regular old beer, regular light beer. Maybe just a hint more sweetness to it than your regular light beer. Alright, let's go for the taste. Premium American Lager. I'm gonna say that's fairly refreshing. I would say this is a little bit better than your Miller Lite, Coors Light, Yingling. It may taste a little more fancy, luxurious beer than those. A little more extra kick flavor-wise. Just slightly a little more hoppy than they are, but not overdoing it. This may be a good first time beer for those of you wanting to get out of the regulars. To venture out, this is fool's gold. To venture out into the wild unknown and try new things. This would be a good start. This is a good beer. I'll say beginner, basic beginner craftsman beer, but if you're a connoisseur, still a good beer. I'd take this over a Miller Lite. Now granted, this is probably more money-wise, more real gold in your pocket for this can versus a Miller Lite can, but I think it's worth it. Overall, good beer. I will give this beer a 9 out of 10 for beers in general. I'm not going to try to break it down any farther than that. 9 out of 10. Just to ramble on just a little bit more. It's 12/7. December the 7th. It was Thanksgiving not too long ago, and will be Christmas shortly. We went to Kansas for Thanksgiving. I'll try to insert some pictures I took of our Kansas trip here. It was a pretty good trip. A little bit shorter than I would have liked. Only 2 or 3 days, it seems. Staying probably 4 days total, but that was a day driving there and then a day driving back. So it was a short trip as far as the stay. I would have liked to stay a little bit longer and enjoy the outdoors a little more. I like the outdoors. But other than that, it was a good trip. Soon it will be Christmas. So, if I don't see you before then, happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving we've already had. Merry Christmas coming up, and Happy New Year. Fool's Gold. Pretty good in my book. Pretty good.